Hello and welcome to our 10th annual Sleep Out fundraiser, Supporting Together. We're so happy that you're here to help us end youth homelessness, and we're glad that you've joined this movement. My name is Jess Hudgens. I'm the Director of Events and Community Engagement at Together, and I'll be walking you through how to get the most out of your Sleep Out participation. As you register, you'll come to our Together Sleep Out page where you can find invaluable resources on how to make the most of your impact, as well as answer any questions that you may have in regards to the format of Sleep Out, how to fundraise, some toolkits, some FAQs if you have conversations with folks that you might need some additional conversational resources to help support those. So before we get started, when you first come to the event page, you'll want to go in and register for the event. So if you're interested in creating a peer-to-peer fundraising page where you're crowdsourcing and fundraising for Together by setting a personal goal, you're going to want to register either for our Boulder event or for our virtual event. The biggest difference between the two is our Boulder event will obviously be in person on March 24th from 6 p.m. to 7 a.m. at First United Methodist Church of Boulder. And then we'll be having a virtual event where you can pick the time and the location of your choice on March 26th, which is that following Saturday. We'll be sending out a live link on Saturday morning for our program that we recorded the night of the 24th. So you can stream that with your friends, family, network, whomever you've decided to sleep out in that pod with you on Saturday. But those are the biggest differences between the two events. Everything else is pretty much the same. You can also scroll down on our website here and figure out, information on why you should sleep out, how it works. Like I said, some FAQs, and then the impact if people are asking you questions in regards to donating to your personal goal. So once you click this register here button, you'll be prompted over to our secure Give Lively page where you'll have the option to register as a Boulder sleeper or as a virtual sleeper. Again, this information kind of follows the website, so there's a lot of details that you might have already read, but it goes over, why to participate, what our fundraising goal is, which is to raise $200,000 during this event, the details around Boulder and virtual, and then why you should join this movement to end youth homelessness by sleeping out with us, either on the night of the 24th or on the 26th. If you're unable to sleep out and you still want to contribute, you can also make a direct donation to the event, the same way here by visiting this page. But if you are looking, like I said, to get a donor page, you will want to register as a Sleeper Boulder or a Sleeper Virtual, depending on if you're participating on the 24th or the 26th. So once you go in here and you kind of click however many donor pages you want, you will click one. So for myself, I'm going to register for myself. Um, Now my family, like my partner and my children, they might want to come and sleep out with me on the 24th. That's completely fine. You don't need to register those folks just yet. We'll be following up with communication closer to the event on registering any physical sleepers in the room with you, whether you are in Boulder or you are virtual. This registration at this moment is just so you can get your peer-to-peer fundraising page set up. So once you click on the number that you want, likely one, you'll click continue. You get here, you're going to fill out all the details that we are requesting, so name, email, company, address, etc. Also, if you've participated in this event for the last 10 years, we want to know, so let us know how many years you've participated, or if this is your first time, you just put 0 there, and then click the RSVP button. Once you RSVP this way, you'll see a thank you message that will pop up. You'll also receive an email with some additional details. This email is super crucial, so I just want to point out if you do not receive this email, within 24 hours, please reach out to me. My email address is on the Sleep Out Together page. It's also jhudgens@together.org. You can find it in multiple places because we definitely want to make sure you get this information because it's going to have the link to creating that peer-to-peer fundraising page. So once you've registered, again, look for this email. It's going to include the steps that you need on what you need to do in order to get your peer-to-peer fundraising page up. So the very first thing we want you to do is create a peer-to-peer fundraising account. We also want you to utilize coming back to this video. We also have put together a sleeper toolkit, which I'll go over more after I've showed you how to set up your peer-to-peer fundraising page. And then again, those FAQs if you have any questions while you're having conversations with folks or just with your family and friends if they want to participate in the sleep out event on the 24th or the 26th as an actual sleeper and not a fundraiser. Again, my email address will be in this email. So should you have any questions, please let me know throughout the process. I'm happy to help you. And then our goal again is to raise $200,000 to provide life-changing assistance and support to youth who need us the most. And we absolutely cannot do that without you. So huge kudos to you for participating in this event and supporting Together. We really cannot do the work that we do here at Together without our friends and our supporters and our network that we have here. We also have our sponsor, BOK Financial, which is the sponsor of our Give Lively platform. So appreciate everything that they're doing to get involved with ending youth homelessness as well. And then you'll find some COVID event precautions. We understand with the climate that COVID is still very real, and we are committed to the safety and well-being of our participants, staff, supporters, and community. And so we're going to make sure that everything that we're doing for the event in person is held safely and responsibly. If you have any questions regarding what we're doing as far as combating COVID while we're gathering in person, please reach out to me. We also have a full COVID event precaution document that you can read further. And then at the very bottom of your email, you'll see what event you signed up for. So whether you signed up for Sleeper Virtual or Sleeper Boulder, that will be here with some additional details. And then just our overall details here for the event. So, it goes from the 24th to the 27th, since technically we have our in-person and our virtual options. In person, clearly, will be in Boulder at First United Methodist Church, and then online, we'll be sending out that link for the program stream that you can share and stream at your convenience during your sleeper pod party on the 26th. So go scrolling back up. Once you get this email, again, the very first thing you want to do is visit this link to set up your peer-to-peer page. So once you click that link, you'll be prompted to create an account. You have to create an account even though you've already registered. The registration was just so that you could get the access to creating an account. It's free, don't have to worry about anything, just enter the information that you have here. And then once you've created an account, it will bring you to your donor page. So this is my page. I'll show you how you can edit it, but once you send this page out, this is what your network will see when you're trying to create or share your fundraising goal, and that you'll use for your donors to donate directly to your campaign. We have a pre-designed template for you. So this image that you see here is pre-designed. All the copy that you see below, so it's the same exact copy that we're using on our website. It's also the same exact copy that we're using on our registration page. So it just gives your constituents a little bit more information about the event that we're hosting, why you should participate, what our goals are. If they want to also attend as a sleeper, we've got our Boulder and our virtual options, and then why they should participate, and then clearly a link to our website if they are interested in learning more. You're not able to customize this information. We want to keep the messaging cohesive throughout the event, but there are some places that you can customize and add a note from yourself. So scrolling back up, if you go in here, you can click on Edit Page. And from here, you can update your name, your photo, why are you passionate about supporting this campaign, so you can put a personal story note here. I just have a one-line sentence just to show you guys. And then your fundraising goal. So this could be as small as $25 and as ambitious as $100,000. Please feel free to make that your own. And then that way this can be modified throughout the event as well. Again, we have the hero image here that's defaulted, but if you have your own image that you want to share from the toolkit, or if you just have a video of yourself of why you want to sleep out, or a message that you want to share with your network, you absolutely can update that here. You can go with the default image, update your own or upload your own image and video, or you can omit the video or picture as it stands. So these are the areas that you can customize that, again, we'll kind of go back over to my personal page that will show up here. So obviously your photo, your note, and the image, and then your goal. What's really cool about Give Lively and the way that we have this set up is that you will be able to see as folks are making donations to your goal, what that impact is showing. And then also if you scroll down to here under recent donations, you can see who actually donated and the amount that they donated and the time frame. So you can kind of keep track of who's donated to your campaign. Other people can see the supporters that you have as you've been circling this out to your network. So it's just a really cool place that you can come and kind of, interact with your network, get your folks involved, start reaching your goal, but really, stress the message of why every young person should have access to safe and stable environment and the work that Together is doing and your participation in supporting that. When folks come to your page, they'll just click the donate button and they can donate whatever amount they want. We do have a little bit of information that we request for them, such as their name, address, etc., because we want to make sure we get their tax donation receipt over to them ASAP, and that will come in the form of an email. If you want to share your page after you've gotten it set up, you can copy this link or you can click share this page, and it'll give you a few different options for social share, which is really easy because it will pull in the information that you've already populated, such as the image and the copy, and it's really easy to just quickly click Facebook share and get it out to your network. But also if you're sending emails or any other kind of social networking, you can just copy the link and have folks refer back to it here. In that sleeper toolkit that you'll also find in your email, this is a really great resource as you've gotten your donor page set up. If you're ready to start pushing this out to your network, we've provided this toolkit for you just to help support in that conversation and in that effort. So in here you'll find a link again to this video, a link to the FAQs, a link to our COVID precautions, my email address. We've also got just some general statistics about Together and ending youth homelessness. So these are kind of some like national statistics. Then we've got more information about Together and the work that we're doing and our mission and our programs, also what we were able to accomplish in 2021. So these are really great conversation starters of why ending youth homelessness is so important, also about the work that Together is doing and the impact that we're making in the greater Boulder community, as well as hopefully in Colorado as in whole. So you can go through and kind of pull out some pieces that speak to you that you think would also speak to the folks in your network that you're talking to. But down here under social media messages, we've kind of crafted a few that you can pull from. You can also tweak these as your own, but this at least gives you a starting point. So if you want to utilize the sharing your link on social media, we've got, these pre-written out messages, and we just want to make sure that you're able to tag us, that you're able to insert your donor page link, that we have some images that you can use, so just some general graphics for our logo. I will also be populating more images in here, so you'll have a few different options to choose from that are Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn friendly. You just have to right click and download them, and then you can, post them on your feed with the pre-written messages and then your donor URL. You also can find our event hashtags here, so please make sure you're using our hashtags and our handles just so we can keep track. We can also interact with your post, share it, etc. But this way we also have a way to track who's participating and how the conversation is going. If you are not on social and you're sticking with email, we do have some predetermined or pre-scripted email messages. So if you would like people to join you either on the 24th or the 26th, we have a sample sleep out with me email of getting them to actually come and sleep out and experience youth homelessness for a night. We also have a sample support my sleep out. So this one is geared more towards getting donations to meet your goal. And so you can go in here and populate, what your goal is, inserting your donor URL, etc. Once you've seen folks that have donated to your cause and to your fundraising goal, we've got again some pre-scripted thank you messages that you can tweak and make your own and send out. And then depending on if you're sleeping out with us in Boulder or you're sleeping out with us on Saturday on your own in a virtual setting, we have some discussion topics that will be really great for you to utilize with your sleeper pod or your group, either the night of or the next morning, and just creating that conversation around awareness and what the event brought to you and what you can continue to do after the event is over to ensure that youth homelessness is something that we're all working towards ending. So that's all here. And then if you are just super pumped up and inspired and want to keep working with us and want to keep staying involved, we've got some additional ways to help fight youth homelessness that you can do here with Together. And so we'd love to keep you on throughout the year, either with hosting a party, a dinner, looking at our wish list, keeping sharing our content on social media and keeping up with us, and then obviously continuing to come to our events and share it with your network why they should also get involved. So you can find additional ways there, and obviously, please feel free to reach out to us if there are things that you want to do for Together that are maybe not included on this list, and we can always have that conversation of how we can participate and partner there. So, we are super happy that you're here. Like I said, we do the work that we do at Together without you. So if you have any questions throughout the process, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. Again, my name is Jess. I'm the Director of Events and Community Engagement. I will be here to help troubleshoot any questions that you have regarding registration, your donor page, conversations that you're having with your network, day of logistics for the event, getting your sleepers that are coming with you either in person or participating with you virtually registered, just so we have track of that. And then if you have questions regarding, marketing and more conversational starters, or want to really get to know Together in our brand, you can reach out to Alex Berglund, who is our Director of Marketing, and she will be more than happy to have those conversations or share additional resources that maybe were not included in our website and our sleeper toolkit. So that is all that I have for you. Thank you so much again for your participation. We hope this video was helpful. I cannot stress enough, please reach out to us if you have any questions, and we look forward to seeing you either on the 24th or the 26th. Thanks so much.